Keyboard Magazine here with Ariz and Duvdev of Infected Mushroom. We're playing a show supporting their new record, which drops in September 8th. September 8th, Legend of the Black Shawarma. I've heard the advance. It's wonderful. It's a fusion of psytrance, house, punk, electro, Pantera-style heavy guitars. It will just defy and expand your perceptions of what electronic music is supposed to be all about. Look for the interview in an issue soon. But right now we're on stage at the Regency Ballroom in San Francisco, and they're going to show us around at their live gear. So let's take a walk over here to the keyboard station where Ariz plays all of the live keyboards.
Basically just one keyboard, which we use the Edirol PCR 800, which controls basically almost everything. Controls also I'm playing with the model of Yamaha Motif XS rack, which for me it's the best general synth for everything. If it's for analog and acoustic sounds and everything, it just does really, really well. And we have the Yamaha 01V 96, which we know just one button and we just have our soundcheck ready, which is pretty cool. Everybody have his own in-ears, so everybody have his own mix.
Now, are your all of your instruments on stage coming through this first?
Yeah, everything goes here first, and I also control the monitors and control the in-ears, control everything.
So you're the sound guy.
Kind of, yeah.
And like everything splits off from here to the front of house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So it's pretty, inside here it's kind of complex, but after you get used to it, it's really easy. It's really great setup. Very easy to travel like that, so.
And as many cool analog synth sounds, we talked about different synth sounds from the album, like from the Modular G2 and from the Ford Poly 6, as are on the album. They're all coming out of this.
Everything, yeah.
New plays coming out of the Motif XS rack.
Yeah.
And over here you have laptop with
Cubase.
Cubase.
Yeah. So basically here we run the raw tracks that we have to play in the background, and we have a separate channel for the click, for everyone to have clicks, in the silent parts that we're gonna still be kind of on time. And yeah, it's basically it more or less. And over there we have the.
What are you using for an audio interface back there? It's the audio for DJ?
Yeah. We used to use the, what's the name? The one that came here, slide, I don't remember now,
RME?
Not the RME. We used the RME as well, the Fireface 800, but it's too big to carry. And this is kind of small and sounds really, really well.
It's the Audio 8 DJ.
Yeah, and I like the sounds of it. I don't know, the converters are pretty good.
Yeah, we reviewed the Audio 4, which was...
Not so good? Or?
No, it's really good. It sounds really clean.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's really, really good. And I have my own headphones output, so I have my own mix in the headphones through here as well. So and a pretty decent amp. So yeah.
Cool. And your wireless mic rigs are right here.
Yeah. So we have two wireless, one for the singer, for Duvdev, one for Tommy, the guitar player. Each they're all spoiled, so everybody wants his own mix.
Or me.
And the drummer have a direct in-ears. We don't need wireless for that, which is a bit more precise.
Cool.
Let's go to the drummer.
Yeah.
So lovely.
Hey, how's it going?
Drummer Rogerio.
How y'all doing?
So one thing about Infected Mushroom is that what you guys told me in the dressing room was, unlike a lot of electronic bands where you've got two guys dancing around behind a rack of synths, which can only get so exciting. You guys went the total live band route. You added guitar player, drummer, and you're getting all of your live sounds from the V-drums.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah. So basically we have our presets here. Very easy to switch, if we need to, plus minus, and you just plug it in and it works, no need to 2 hours sound check for drums,
Rogerio, of course, get a straight click from the mixer, and this is so important in electronic.
You have a click coming off the laptop, right?
Yeah, and it's so important with electronic, especially with drummers. Some drummers are really good, but they don't stay on time.
But he does, right?
But
he doesn't need the click, he just has it.
That's the only reason I chose him.
Thank you,
Of
guys.
course, he's not beautiful, as you can see.
I am definitely not. But
And
Rogerio.
yeah.
he's a machine on time, and each time he takes one click off, I just beat him after the
Yeah.
show.
I just give.
Yeah, if you maybe see the list like 64th, he's fired. You
Yeah,
know, that's
fired.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, very very on time, and yeah, we're happy for him. Maybe we'll stick around.
What do you think of the V-drums, the feel of the cymbal pads and the drum pads?
You know, I consider myself always be an acoustic drummer, but I am having a lot of fun playing electronics. The levels of dynamics are great. You know, they're very sensitive drums. You can tune them as you like. You can simulate microphones, rooms, reverbs, everything you want. And I think it's a different animal. You know what I mean? It's totally different than acoustic drums. You got to approach it different. Kind of took a while for me, but now I'm starting to get the hang of it.
I have to say it's pretty solid. Besides, sometimes I bang the crashes and break them. So that's the only issue that we
For
have.
rubber, they should be pretty hard to break. But
I did
Yep,
it
they are
a
hard
few
to break.
times.
Yeah,
I'm
like
sorry. I'm sorry.
One day he hit the crash was like
I'm sorry about
first hit of the night.
so this is all coming from here. You're not triggering any custom samples off the record, or
No.
Nothing.
so what was it like to sort of find or duplicate sounds in here that you created in some other way in the studio?
Well, basically, when we use it as a live setup, we use the V drums as kind of a rock acoustic sounding drums to add to our stuff. So some of the stuff needed to go down, like kicks, some places. Now, the main thing with Rogero when he plays, he doesn't play the kick. Now, I don't know if you know drummers, you cannot take the kick out of them, so he still plays the kick. We just take the volume of the kick down, you know, and use our
some
kick
parts.
there. For some parts. But then, when our kick comes out, he comes in, you know?
Right.
So
okay.
we kind of, you know, mix
Orchestrate
between the two, you know? This is something that we learned to
You
do
have an
in the show.
electronic kit coming from an audio track or from a synth.
Exactly. And
these,
then,
and these faders here on the module help me do a quick mix of
Yeah,
take
exactly.
take the kick
So you
out.
hear them
take
coming
the-
up, you pull back.
Right.
Yeah.
and it's easy setup, and we're quite happy with the V drums. Besides me breaking it sometimes, it's all good.
And, let's look at the guitar rig here, which is. Introduce yourself.
Tommy, how you doing? This is the Zoom pedal.
The infamous
G9?
Zoom
The G7?
pedal. This is the Z7. It's a smaller version of the G9. We use this in all the albums, and Eras over here programs it. And actually, in the live show, we use only 4 presets. Demonstrate.
We have just a classic distortion.
1 second. We open.
You won't be able to hear because it's not
Sorry.
on. Now we have pretty much the same sound for position 2, except it's got some delay on it. So position 3. Of course, we got your uber clean.
And then I go like, baby.
Sounds great.
He does.
So you're just going direct.
Direct to the board.
To the board from this.
Yeah. Another good thing about these pedals is it runs USB, so not only can you control all the sounds and save them on your PC instead of on here with all these fancy buttons, but also you can use this to record direct to Cubase. So
So it's an audio interface.
yeah, it's my portable studio pretty much.
Cool.
So I'll hook this up, run some RCAs to make the hotel TV, and just do some writing in my room. So
Cool.
Pretty much everything goes to that board over there.
Goes to the
and we give the house left and right. So, sound guys love us.
You make their lives easy.
So
which
easy.
they-
The other way it could get easier is if we send a mono signal. That's all.
So you just send them left and right? That's it.
We
So
do-
they've got
we do
that
all the
giant
mix on
Yamaha digital mixer out there in the front of the house.
Yeah.
And
It's
you're
only
sending
2
them
channels, that's it.
Completely worthless.
Only 2 channels.
That's it. 2 channels.
So, this is the famous infected sound, which is basically a distorted. This is the famous distortion lead. This is some other analog stuff.
And what's what's the sound on the? Is that a sound you programmed
Yeah,
on the
everything.
motif?
Yeah, I usually program this once, which is work the same idea as any other, let's say, modular or whatever.
So you're going back to the tracks from the record and going,
No,
okay, I
it
want to
just-
duplicate that on the motif.
Not really, it's just trying to have some different sounds for the live show. I don't want it to sound exactly like the album. We try to have the live sounds a little bit different than whatever everybody
Also
has
for
at
like
home.
we do some acoustic stuff on the live act. We just go without a computer at all. So then we need a bass. So he splits the keyboard with the bass in the left and like pedal piano.
Depending like some strings, everything in the 303.
Oh wow!
Running the cutoff with the controller, piano. I don't know, it's really very convenient, basically have everything I need here, and pretty lazy to make new sounds actually.
It's now, are these duplicating mixer functions?
Yeah, we used to have the mixer not close to me, it used to be like in the back.
So he used to run a MIDI
So
cable and control
basically
everything
it's
towards the
still
keyboard.
working, but I used to just easier to control, But because of few shows that he just came to my keyboard and started pulling it.
As you can see
And,
tonight.
yeah, you're going to see tonight. So
Cool.
we had some fuck ups, so we prefer not. I prefer not to control it really. Yeah, so
So you opening the filter with the.
yeah, with the then I usually add
Of course.
this is like it's a must. This is my OCD to end it with that.
Cool. Well, it just shows you that as cool as it is to have a giant rack of Keith Emerson keyboards on stage, you know what you're doing. You can get a whole lot of sound, one keyboard, one module.
Highly recommend it.
Okay, well, we're going to stick around for the show. Thanks to Infected Mushroom for spending some time with us. And thanks for watching at keyboardmag.com. Be seeing you.